Okay, I don't need to have that up twice. Of course, it's set on private again, public. Hmm. I think we're gonna have to get rid of the Pokemon music. All right. All right. I think I want to. All right. Let's see here. Hopefully this is it. What the? Okay, now hold up now. Shoot. Okay, we're gonna make this simple actually. Actually, we're gonna do this. Gosh, it's always like... Oh my goodness. This is way harder than it should be. That's not what I'm looking for. What in the world, man? Man, that's loud. Audio output, not input. That was my issue. There we go. It is kind of loud, isn't it? Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Testing. Testing microphone. Testing microphone. Okay, that's a little better. Let's see. I did not mean to start a match. Did not mean to do that. I'm actually starting to wonder how my other Pikachu deck might do. Testing microphone. Testing microphone. Microphone too loud. Testing microphone. Microphone too loud. That's probably fine. This is a deck that took me to ranked. And now with Generator, it's gotten a lot more interesting. I think we ditched the Pichu now since we have Generator. This deck... Oh, I'm already playing one, huh? How about play two? One Zera. One Oricorio. This deck could counter Suicune. I'm just wondering if it has enough damage. This Pikachu's so nice, but... It's a danger. We're gonna try double Generator and see how we do with Pika Pika deck. Sometimes after I play the deck a lot, I get tired of it, but because this one's a grindy deck too. But because this one's a grindy deck too. This one's a grindy. we're going to start with Pumpkaboo. Wow. Interesting. This is a very aggro deck. This is like the electric Pokemon out of the Psychic, pretty much. Pumpkaboo's quick. But we need to try to make sure we can knock him out on the second turn. There's one card in his hand. That's Pokeball. Yeah, we'll drop it. We'll use our generator. It does. Of course, it doesn't freaking work. I guess I should have hit the other Pumpkaboo or something, maybe. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I might have to take a look at some Psychic decks. Wow. He knocks out Pikachu. Wait, what? He chooses not to discard. That's interesting. I need to find my electrical cord. So maybe cord might become even more important in this matchup. What did he just do? Wow, he used Sightseer and he got 3 stage 1s. Wow. That's crazy. Huh. 20 damage. Oh, I gotta update my Cyrus in this deck too. I just need to find electrical cord. Huh. One for two on the generators. I mean, I guess that's all you can ask for. I guess he's pretty much thinking he can two-shot my Pikachu no matter what. Copycat is nice though. I don't have anything else though. I don't have enough gas in the tank. See, Pikachu discarding all the energy, I mean, that's vital. All we need is something like this that doesn't just die. Wait. Wow. Yeah, it's like, what if I had a way to actually pull this off? Turn this down just a little bit. That's not it, obviously. Be right back. I'm getting this food lately. I'm getting this food lately. I got you, don't worry. Alright, well, this deck can still be good. We need a better finisher. Yeah, I mean, that Pumpkaboo deck is really cool, but, you know, it has good matchups, and I'm sure it has really bad ones too. I like to do this actually. This isn't the kind of jazz that I need. I need much slower jazz, you know what I mean? So, that being said, what? Hold up 1 second here. Right. Let's try a little bit of this. What's the catch with Spotify if you don't have an account? And okay, I can get behind that. You see how weak electric Pokemon are? That's the issue. And Heliolisk. I don't know. An aggro electric deck gets much better than what I already did. I'm not sure if it does. But in order to counter that Suicune, man, gotta have something. Man, I got a crazy idea. I gotta make a new deck. Yeah, the electric generator is just making me so mad because, like, it doesn't really seem to help that much. I do have one more idea, though, that might be worth a shot for an ultra aggressive deck. Double Raikou, Zeraora, double Chingling. You start with your Chinglings, you charge up the Zeraoras. You can pass an energy to Raikou early if you want. We don't need that anymore. And then this could actually work. Oh my gosh. This might be crazy. Isn't that the name of the... What? What is that Pokemon name? Ampharos is also cool, but it being a stage 2, man. 120, 140, just not enough. Two A's, Mareep, Flaffy. Oop. Oh, that one has 70 health. That's cool. We don't need that though. We could. So we need to add. Get rid of that. Was I playing two of those dang things? Alright, so you can almost go single switch now. Like, sure, the switch can be good to power up the Raikou. The Guzma's nice. Oh well, yeah, we do have the generators. We're gonna drop one switch. So you don't even need rare candy if you're playing the. Finding your Pokemon is gonna be what's scary, right? Playing one line of Ampharos, that's crazy. Because Ambrose is going to be our finisher. We want it to be our finisher. That's why we can almost do this. We can go one chord. But we're running the full line. But what if we get stuck at the bottom of our deck? That's the question. I think what we do then is, do we take away one generator? Yeah, double gen. Maybe the game just doesn't want you playing double generator. They probably see that as being greedy. So instead, we're going to add... What was I about to add? A May. Because then that can also help us get what we want in the active. This deck? Alright, let's try it. It's kind of crazy, but it's kind of a deck that's all over the place. But I want to test out just sending out Raikou with crazy damage. This is basically the strategy of, stalling the opponent and then coming in hot with Ambrose at the end. I love seeing creativity from people. Seeing the Chingling actually does matter in this type of matchup. And I also just realized I should be playing red card. This is where May comes in, huh? Wait. What's my opponent doing? Yep, I need to add a red card to this deck, 100%. Nice. Okay, we're kind of where we like to be now. Because basically now pull everything we need. Give me a cape. No, not a cape. I meant a cord. So do we just go in and take the knockout? I think we just keep hitting with Chingling. And just start charging up Mareep. Let's see, we're not playing Rare Candy, so we have to go through the whole evolution line. I think we're probably better off playing Rare Candy, huh? But the May becomes dual purpose this way as well. Huh. He's trying to find his Ninetales. That Ninetales can be good. The good thing is I can come in and use my cord. I'll probably be pulling the cord here soon. Give me the cord here. And generator is also kind of cool. So let's see if this deck really does have the power or not. Our Chingling gets a knockout. We're actually going to trick him though. Because next he's going to come in with his, well, he still can't evolve. That's why Chingling's making a comeback. If everybody's relying on rare candies, what does that mean? I've confused him. I could just bring an Ampharos and then Cyrus on the next turn. Do I have Cyrus in here? No, look, I'm gonna stay with my plan. I certainly do have Cyrus. Yeah, I wasn't even guaranteed Ampharos, but okay, this is good actually. This is fantastic. So, dude, this might actually work out. Like, holy crap! See, I wish this could get the knockout though. That's what it's missing, you know.
Upgrade your internet for less with our best offers ever. Get fast, reliable Vive internet starting at just $25 a month. A price that's locked in. Includes all equipment.
Let's get double rare
Wi-Fi
candy.
Powered by Eero. Plus a $100 gift card when you buy online. But don't wait. These unbeatable offers won't last forever. Visit ViveBroadband.com.
That's why that 210 health though is really interesting.
Limited to new qualified residential customers. Certain installations, activation, taxes, and fees.
That's a lot of help.
Subject to data plan. Visit ViveBroadband.com for all restrictions.
Dang, Spotify got ads for real, huh? If he can double rare candy, I'm cooked. last game, Cyrus. So you put yourself in a situation where you don't even have to risk it. You don't even need to help. You don't even need to heal because you're bringing him in for the finisher. Now, do I think there might be a better Pokemon than Raikou? Possibly. But I mean, we can cause a lot of damage. Man. What about like a Zera, Bellibolt, Ampharos? Yeah, I forgot we needed to add red card or something. Or a Mars. I think a Mars would go ham in this deck. Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to remember when people have combined Chingling with electric decks. I can't remember. So here it's not going to matter as much, unfortunately. So what we're going to need to do in a game like this, see, that's the thing. When you want to build up Ampharos quick, you really can't. This is like this is one of the most lame decks I've ever seen. And I'm not hating on people that play it, it's just like, it has one purpose. It's going to be a really good draw, though. Yeah, the Chingling is definitely not the kind of card you want on the bench in a game like this, though. But we could set up Ampharos super quickly. But this is also a high roll option with the Raikou. That's why we like playing Raikou. Except for the fact it didn't work. Trying to get that 10 damage off. This was a bad play, by the way. But Chingling, I don't really think it mattered right now. What items is he really even going to use? I guess now he is. This is where we try to trick him, though. Yeah, once again, I think this is actually a type of deck, a deck that feasts on ours. What is going on with Are they actually going to get my stuff for me? Well, this is a stupid deck. What else should we need? A Mars? We could. It sort of seems like it's missing something. Alright, we need Zero Auras. Nice. Well, we can retreat and kill Chingling on the first turn. That's game over. Love to see all those basics. Up against a sidekick. Chingling versus Chingling. There's Altaria. Chingling Altaria. I respect it. Oh. But I could get Ampharos ready. It'd be cool to find Flappy. Mareep, whatever his name is. Now the Mars doesn't do as much. Another Zera is crazy. We don't have May either. Crazy, dude. 70 is just not going to be enough most of the time, you know? But I mean, if I hit him at all, not finding the Mareep cooked us. I don't think they're gonna get my stuff. Yeah, I don't know what I'm thinking. That didn't really make any sense to begin with. That's what's like, I'm starting to realize that's what's a little annoying about this game, is that since it's like such small decks, it actually limits you from being able to like have multiple strategies. You almost have to have like, you can have like 2 strategies and that's it. Chingling is definitely interesting though. You got to think of everything that Suicune has, right?
Life's great stories are
It has
built on
draw
yes
power.
And. Yes to the big game
And
the private
it has
suite.
rare
Yes to the
candies.
beach and sailing offshore. Yes to traveling the country and exploring new ones. With the new
So
Millionaire for
Chingling-
Life from the North Carolina Education Lottery, you can say yes to $1 million now and
think
every
could
year
be
for
very
a lifetime.
good.
Millionaire for Life.
I get
Winning
some of
is
these
just the
decks.
beginning. Drawing 7 days a
Now,
week.
do I
Must
want
be
to
18 play.
rely on
Approximate
rare
overall odds
candy?
of winning are
No.
1 in 8.47. Problem gambling helpline 877
I get annoyed of relying on
718
rare candy. electric, we're trying to be aggressive and just knock them down early. What's that, 40 damage to it. Double Zera, double generator, double switch. Rayquaza. The problem is, yeah, Jingling goes down, so does Quaza. But, you know, with using... The thing about with using electrical cord, that could help out, because on Switch it doesn't have to be any type of Pokemon either. Yep. So it makes me think, what if we go, we're going to drop the whole Ampharos project, even though that's kind of cool. And I like having something tanky there at the end. That's kind of cool. We're going to have a different type of finisher. Right? Check something real quick. They close at 9? Jeez, bro. They're gonna get there right on time, aren't they? This is my question though. Okay, we're gonna try something real quick. Stream related. I just realized that I actually made a different email. I don't want to do this. I gotta get back on Twitch. Which is where my homies are at. Exactly. Now. I'm going to restart this. So, copy this title. So I pretty much just need the stream key, right? Because then what I'll do is I'm going to end my stream. That's pretty cool. Spotify's sick. Okay. And then